Hello, learners, and welcome back to another class of computer education. Up until now, you have learned about the rules of the computer lab and how to start and shut down a computer. So we know a little about computers. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about the difference between man or humans and the machine. Over here, the computer. So we will discuss what are the similarities and differences between humans and machines. I'd like you to think about some of these yourself. We will also look into the relationship between man and computer. Do you think computers are useful? Yes, they are very useful to us. Why, I don't think I would be able to take this class had it not been for my computer. Similarly, for those of you who are listening and watching the video on computers and laptops, you know how useful it has been in these days when we are doing all our learning online. Thus, we know there is a very important relationship which man shares with machine or the computer in particular. Since its invention, the computer has played a key role in different aspects of man's life and has improved our living for the better. We know how easy it has become to do our work using a computer. For starters, humans have invented the computer, and it is not the other way about. So this is a key difference between man and machine. Man is the maker of the machine. Did you know that Mr. Charles Babbage is known as the father of the computer? Also, when the computers were first made, they were huge. A single computer would occupy an entire hall room. A key difference between us humans and machines is that we have feelings and emotions. Look at all the expressions on the faces of these children here. You can make out who is happy, who is angry, who is feeling sorry, who is feeling scared, someone who is surprised, and I'm sure you are making some of these faces yourselves right now. Have you ever seen a computer make such faces? Or display any emotions for that matter? No, computers, unlike us humans, have no feelings. They cannot express themselves and make such cute faces like you do. A point well known about computers is that they are driven by commands. You give a command and it follows it. It needs steps which you lay out in order to work. Humans, on the other hand, think differently. We perceive things, we understand things, we reason out, we have a conscious brain. This is something which computers do not have the ability to do. They cannot think like us. With the advancement of technology, we know that computers have become smarter. They even seem intelligent when they are working. with artificial intelligence, as in the robots. But it is not same as human intelligence. There are, however, many ways in which the computer outdoes us. Do you remember a time when you learned something and after a few days you could not recollect it? What did you tell your teacher? I can't remember. Sometimes when we go out to buy things and we forget a particular thing, we blame it on our poor memory. Oh, I forgot. This is something a computer does not do. A computer's memory never runs out. It remembers all the commands you give it, and it doesn't forget the facts either. Something very unique to humans is our creativity and innovation. Computers do not have this. Unlike humans, they cannot express themselves, as said before, through creative means. Neither can they invent something for themselves. This is something still in the domain of human knowledge. Well, computers are not completely useless. We know that they can do much more work compared to humans and much faster. So, computers are faster and more accurate than us human beings. Also, we know machines can do a lot more work in lot less time, and they were invented in order to make our work easier. So we use machines to help us with our work and to ensure better work. Do you know, since the time computers have come into use, a lot many people have had to change their jobs or their roles because now computers were doing the work for many people. But at the end of the day, you still need a person to control the computer. So we can summarize our class today by using this table in front of us, differentiating between man and machine. We know that we humans are living. We breathe, we work, we rest. And machines are mechanical. They are non-living. Next, humans feel, we have emotions, and we express ourselves. Machines, on the other hand, cannot do so. They cannot express themselves the way we do because they do not have feelings. We have also discussed that humans are creative. We can invent things, we discover things, and we make things from scratch. But this certainly cannot be said about the computer. A computer or a machine works mechanically. It needs input, data, and a program or software to run. And this software also has to be designed by a human. So a computer cannot become creative. Lastly, we know that humans have free will. We have choice and independence. We work when we want to, but the same cannot be said for a machine. A machine only works when given a command. It does not have a choice whether it wants to do it or doesn't want to do it. It does it automatically because that is how it has been built. I hope with this you have learned more about machines and about computers in particular. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson and learned more about computers and how they are similar to and different from us humans. Think about these the next time when you are working on a computer or a laptop. For an extended activity, you can make a list of all the smart devices in your home. Think about why these are called smart devices and how is this different from when you are called smart. Learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the use and importance of machines in our lives, appreciate the contribution of machines in making our lives easier, explain the difference between humans and machines, analyze the ways in which the computer is better than man, and also the ways in which man is better than the computer. Assess why smart devices are called so and how these work.